All right, so we are in part 2 for the arithmetic for Abeka. Hi, guys. You know, it's Tanisha from Mommy and Me. I just want to jump right in because I really don't want to make this video long like the last one. So, this is the work text that they will be using. Excuse my dog, it's storming and she does not like the rain or the thunder. So, excuse her barking. You have the work text here. I always get unbound, the unbound version where because I print the papers, and I like that way because then I can reprint in case she needs to redo the assignment or we just need more practice. It seems like from third grade it actually comes bounded, so this was like one of the bounded books that came in the unbounded pack. So just future reference, I guess. If you guys are ordering for third grade, that math book comes bounded, period. Even if you order the unbounded pack. So here we have our math book. Let me go to page 1, guys. Alrighty, so it shows you exactly what they'll be learning here and the lessons, the pages. And I love how they do like the teams. So every section of lessons, they'll do a different team. So they're also learning about other things while they're learning about math. And I always think that's so cool. So here we have page 1. You're going to obviously teach your child, but they always leave great explanations and examples. So they have that visual example there in front of them in their book that they can reference to. So here we have like telling time, 2-digit addition. I'm gonna start flipping through. So we see here, and there's like brain boosters. So I'm assuming these are more critical thinking questions to get that mind kind of going, get the wheels turning. So still have more here. All right. More brain boosters. They started providing the workspace in second grade as well, which I really like because sometimes my daughter can be a great guesser. So having that workspace to utilize kind of forces her to show her work. We have some more here. And kind of flipping through, you can see how the intensity is increasing. What I really love about Abeka is that they add on every single year, and you start off kind of like reviewing what you've learned before. So it's not like you just jump right in to completely new material. They gradually add that in so it doesn't overwhelm the child. All right, now see we have another homework section here. More fractions. Ooh, she is gonna have a fit when she sees all these fractions. She's not a big fan of fractions at all. So at least I know that's an area that I'm definitely gonna have to really take my time with, since she'll be finding the fractional parts and adding them. Ooh, I am excited looking through this. So guys, I used Abeka way back when. That's how old this curriculum is. And kind of flipping through this has me going down memory lane. I mean, it's also making me feel old, but so that's pretty much your work text. At the back, they always have these supplementary exercises. So here you have a multiplication fact challenge, multiplication with carrying. So you have that extra practice. We normally do this literally at the end or kind of like throughout summer, maybe one a week, so that she can keep refreshing, keep the information fresh in her mind. And there's a lot of story problems. That's awesome. Okay, and it seems also we have, a handbook, and it has the whole glossary of everything, what it means. Oh, this is pretty neat. All right, so that is the textbook. Then you have the speed drills here. So let me move this out of the way. So the speed drills, like I said, you'll have the quizzes, the test, the speed drill. And I'm not going to go through each one of these. I'm just going to kind of show you one in the middle and the end. So this is what a speed drill will look like. It'll show you the lesson it correlates with and how much time the child has to get it done. That's what this looks like. And then you have the quiz. So your quiz is going to be short. No oral evaluation on your quiz. But then your test is normally back and front. So they've kept that same format. And here you have the written and the oral grade. So the written grade would be for the test itself. And that oral grade would be those 5 combinations. And that's pretty much how this book continues to progress. So as they learn more, of course, their tests and quizzes will reflect that. So if we skip on all the way to the back, you see that, how it's getting more intense. And I know looking at these, especially the speed drills, it can look quite intimidating, but I'm telling you, to see your child go from barely completing them to completing all with time left over, it is a beautiful, beautiful scene. Trust me. So definitely don't underestimate if these kids can get these things done. They definitely can with practice. And I really like that they start that. All right, then we have the speed drill key. Literally, it's just the answers for exactly what I just showed. So you'll use this for your grading. You have the teacher key work text. Same thing. It is just pretty much showing you the grading, what the answers are. And I really love that they show you the actual workout. So you can also make sure that your child is doing the process correctly. So you have that. So that's just the answer key. Then you have some teaching charts. And I'm also going to make a video showing you guys how we store our teaching charts. Because I usually have this readily available so that she can use as well. You have the contents here of everything that's needed. And this is if you guys remember from the lesson plan in the beginning where they said the visuals, these are the visuals that they're talking about that you would use throughout the course. So that's pretty much that. There's a whole set of stuff, but it's just really to work with you. You also have, I'm trying to see, sometimes they have like games at the end. So we haven't been using them that much because she doesn't find the games that interesting. And then we also here have the tables and facts chart. So that's pretty much going through the multiplication and the division for each number, which is going to help them prepare to learn that. There's also some subtraction facts. And again, in the lesson plan, they'll tell you exactly when you need to use these items. Last but not least, you have the rapid calculation practice. So again, they're going to tell you in the book, like we saw, when to use these particular combinations and equations. So that's pretty much all that is. You just keep that on hand and you'll see that in the lesson plan of when you need to use it. Last but not least, we have our, sorry, it's all up in the camera, guys, the concept cards for grade 3. So they look like these, and these are the cards you can go through with your children or child. And it's pretty much just, I don't want to take it out the box and mess it up. But it's just pretty much cards going over certain concepts. So you can show this to your child. Okay, 1 week is how many days? You have the correct answer on the back. And again, you have that table of contents basically telling you exactly what they'll be reviewing with this. So here they're pretty much teaching them, okay, this is an add-in, this is an add-in, this is a sum. You know, so they'll know the difference. And that's all that is. I'm not sure sure how much of those they have. Oh, 146. So here you have the better view. All right, guys. Yay, I did it under 11 minutes. I was really trying to beat the time. But I hope this look through helped you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. And then I am going to do my very best to get the next subjects out. I believe I'm going to do the language next. And yes, I'm going to separate that from the reading, because the reading also has a lot of books there as well. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.